What up, it's Brandon here. Happy New Year, everyone. We made it through 2020. Welcome to 2021. We just got to make it through this year now. Damn, what a hell of a year 2020 was, right? Such a horrible year for the world. It was such a good year for rollerblading, which is really interesting. For the last few years now, I've been doing a video for just my patrons at the start of every year, setting some goals and looking back on the previous year. And this year, I felt like doing that for all of you guys. Sorry, patrons. So to not waste any more time, let's just jump straight into looking back on my last year's goals. First goal I had was to do more street skating and post 2 street edits in 2020, and somehow I actually did that. I totally forgot about this goal, like completely forgot about it, probably because the world was somewhat ending, right? But I did actually achieve this goal, posting the Alien Boy edit as well as the E-Feast competition edit. I really like both of these edits. If you haven't seen them yet, definitely check them out. Another goal I had was to do more tutorials on this channel, and that goal really paid off. It is absolutely carrying my channel right now. So if you're one of the people that came to me from one of the basics tutorials I've done, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you a lot. There will be more tutorials coming. I've got some like half edited ones. I just need to go out there and finish the filming for it. And the last big goal I set was a sub goal. I wanted to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Now, I really wanted to believe this, but I definitely doubted that I'd be able to do it. This was, at the time, more than double the amount of subscribers I had. But somehow did it, and it's all thanks to you guys. And that is super motivating. So thank you so much to every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Just to look back at my skating as a whole over the last year, I definitely think, once again, I have improved. I've came closer to finding what my style of skating and the type of skating I really want to do and aggressive is, and the type of skates I want to skate. Every year it's a different story. I keep finding out new things about how I like skating. And I'm going into this year skating a whole new boot, and that's the Aeon Basic. The Aeon Basic 2. Look at my setup. I suppose I haven't showed you guys this yet. Just thinking that. You've only seen my first impressions. I've only skated them one of it. Anyway, B-roll's coming soon. Really liking these. That being said though, I definitely do not think I pushed myself enough last year. And then right now I'm going to make the excuse that that's because I've been injured for such a long time now, with my feet just not coming back to 100% ever since I've done that 540. Speaking of the injury, I'll give you a quick update. I'm still not recovered from it. That happened back in the top of my head, November, but it's been like 3 months at least. I keep saying that, but it's been about 3 months. What I think actually happened with it, to really talk about it, you can skip this if you don't care. I think when I did the 5, I did hurt my heels. So for the next few weeks, I tried to stay off my heels by like tiptoeing around. And in doing that, I've ruined the arch of my foot. There's a term for this injury. I can't remember what it's called, but a bunch of rollerbladers have reached out to me saying they have had it. It seems to be an injury that doesn't go away very fast, but it's manageable. What it's meant to be like with this injury is, as long as you stretch your foot out, roll it out before and after you go skating, you should be fine. But what I've found is, even with doing that, I can't skate for anywhere near as long as I used to be able to. I'm really limited to around like an hour session before I start doing damage to my feet. They feel worse than they did before I went skating. I'm really hoping this injury comes right this year and I'm not feeling the same a year from now, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. Because even with the hour of skating I can do, I still avoid all kind of like impact stuff, like jumping stairs or even doing like down hubbers and rails and stuff like that. Anything where I'm really landing hard. So it'd be nice to just be able to skate and not have to worry about stuff like that, you know. Can't tell you how much I've been missing skating. There's been so many cool edits going out. There's been so many cool events locally here that I haven't really been able to go to. And yeah, I just feel like I'm really missing out. It sucks. But anyway, that's 2020 for everyone, right? Moving on to my plans for the channel this year. So one of the main reasons I have for starting this channel was to get me out skating more and to push me to skate better and help me see the progress I make in skating. To help me get out skating more, I want to film a lot more edits, and the way I want to do this is to do Laced NZ promo edits every new launch I have before I launch it. Looking back at last year, I really liked how the E-Feast series as a whole came together. I liked that I went out and filmed a street edit in a certain amount of time, edited it, posted the edit, and then posted the B-roll taking you through the whole entire thing. Really trying to make it feel like you were there with me. I'd love to be able to do that very regularly, where like every few months or so I have a street edit out and then have the B-roll following afterwards. I would love to film the B-roll for these like I'm filming it for B-roll. And by that I mean, right now I go out and I just focus on the skating and I don't care about how the B-roll is going to come together, and then later on I kind of make it work. I think it'd be really good to film it like it's going to be that video later, explaining everything myself when I'm there rather than doing like a voiceover later. But anyway, that's just my ideas. So to shorten that down, expect lace promo edits followed by B-roll, hopefully somewhat regularly this year if my feet let me. The other thing we're going to be doing still is tutorials. I have not forgotten about them. I know it's been a while since I've posted one. My injuries really stopped me filming the clips I need for them. I'm sitting on a few half edited ones like I said earlier. I really want to get into the routine of posting tutorials because I think they're really good for rollerblading. They're really good for my channel. They're just a win all around. If you aren't one of the people that came from my tutorials, what I've been trying to do is build a big how-to series taking you from just how to rollerblade around, put skates on and roll backwards, forwards and stop, to doing aggressive skating like, you know, grinds and stuff like that. And I've barely made it through the basics right now, so there's a long way to go, which is a bit overwhelming, but yeah, I'm going to try to do it. I'll link that in the corner in case you are curious about it. And of course, I don't know how I've gone this far into the video without talking about it yet, but Bladed News is still going to be here. I'm going to stick to the same format. I really think the one video every fortnight works well, how much is going on with rollerblading, and me balancing this channel so it doesn't just become a Bladed News channel. Things I really want to focus on for it this year are making it really quick and to the point so that I don't waste any of your time. I feel like that's the vibe I catch people watch Bladed News for. They want the quick, fast-paced version. If that's not the case, let me know, but that's what I'm going to try to do. The other thing I really want to push this year with Bladed News is making it easier for you guys to get on there and share the cool stuff you're doing. Because I really remember all through skating when I was younger feeling like I just couldn't get these edits I put all my heart into anywhere. Like I couldn't get anyone to watch them and share them or anything. And I really want to make that easier here. I want to use this platform I've got to show you guys, make it easier. I haven't really sorted out a way to do that yet. Right now how I'm doing it is I have the Bladed News submission form and I just go through that at the end of the month and pick the ones I like. But I've been finding this doesn't work too well because if I have a big backlog of links to go through and videos to watch and I'm not in the mood to watch them, I'm not going to give them a fair chance. And it's really hard to force that mood. It even happens on some like legit good videos of pro skaters. Because I have to watch it for the show, I don't want to watch it, you know? It makes it hard to judge. So to help change this, I've made a Bladed News subreddit. Yes, I'm one of those YouTubers with a subreddit now. So I'll link to that in the description. My plan here is to have this be the place for you to put stuff you want me to put in the media part of Bladed News. So this can be edits, just videos, it can be artwork, anything to do with rollerblading. Now the only way this is going to work is if people actually use this subreddit. Because my idea is that you guys will help me filter to the best of the best out of each fortnight. That way I'll know what's good just by whatever's in the top of that week. And that saves me a lot of time having to filter through it, and it'll hopefully make it easier for just anyone to get their stuff on the show. So I'm hoping that instead of me having to go through a big list of links that people sent me through the forums, instead I'll just go to the Bladed News subreddit and pick the top posts, put them into the show. Putting more of a natural bar of getting in rather than just putting all the pressure on me. But this will only work, like I said, if you guys go and join the subreddit and actually upvote and downvote the videos that are on there. I've already got a couple on there right now. If I can think of a way how, I'll add some kind of giveaway where if you're participating in the subreddit, every month you go into the draw to win some kind of like lace clothing or something like that. I just haven't thought of a way to do it yet. Check that out, it'll be linked in the description down below. The other thing I really want to do more of is streaming. I'm pretty sure I said that last year as well, but I have this dream idea where I live stream skate sessions. I have no way to do that right now because I have no backyard to set up a camera on a P-roll or something, and I don't want to just put my phone up at a skate spot, you know. I want to have like good angles, changing cameras, you know, and a spot to come and talk like this. I don't know if this stems from me just wanting to have a P-rail to skate, but I think it would be dope and it would be cool because it'd be like I'm skating by myself, but I'm not skating by myself. I'd be very surprised if it happens this year though, so I don't know why I'm even bringing it up. Just as a question in case I do actually do this someday, if I live streamed it on Twitch instead of YouTube, would you go over to Twitch and watch it? Or would you prefer that I just did it all in one place? The only problem I can see with streaming it here on YouTube is my channel will get flooded with live streams, depending on how often I do the live stream. As for my plans for Laced, which is now Laced NZ in case you missed it. Laced has just gotten to the point where I've always wanted it to be. That is me doing it all myself, actually pre-ordering all the products and shipping them out to you. The upside to this is I can add a personal touch to every order as a thank you to everyone who buys something from me, as well as the products just being a lot better quality because I actually get to see them before you see them. I just have a lot more control over what I can sell and how eco-friendly it is, and just this is just how I've always wanted it to be. The downsides are though that I am in New Zealand. Most of you are very far away from me. Most of you are in like the States. I mean, shipping ain't gonna be too cool. Hopefully you guys don't mind paying a bit for shipping, because otherwise I'm screwed. I'm gonna be stuck with a ton of t-shirts I don't need. Spent ages updating the website. You should check that out as well, just to let me know what you think. Maybe buy one of these t-shirts I'm wearing right now, or the line tee I've got, or some laces. I'd really appreciate it. My plan is to keep releasing limited edition small runs of stuff like this, where once it's sold out, it's gone forever. There'll be nothing that's always there. And for each release of these limited edition items, I want to have a promo edit, and that way I get myself out skating, I push myself out skating, and I put more time and thought into the products as well. I'm really hoping to bring some more color and uniqueness into rollerblading using Laced NZ this year. I think rollerblading needs some more color in it. There's not too many options out there, you know. Also check out the promo edit that I would have posted yesterday. If you missed it, I really like it. It was my first time skating in a long time with Slug. It was so much fun. The B-roll will be coming very soon. And I'll give you a quick closer look at the products. Plans for my Patreon. I just want to do more for my patrons. They're really helping me out. I'm going to really try hard to do a monthly catch-up video, or maybe even a live stream, just so my patrons can get a good inside look of what's going on with me and the channel itself. If you wanted to support me on Patreon, I'll link it in the description. There's a new way to do it where you pay annually instead of monthly, and you get a 10% discount. You could save some money there. So just finish this video off. My big goal for 2021, just to skate more, to push myself a lot more, and to have fun skating. Because that's what skating is all about, right? Like Ricardolino always says. Thank you all so much for taking me this far. I'm seriously forever grateful. I couldn't do this without you, obviously. And since my patrons are missing out on a video, I want to give them a personal shout out. So thank you so much to Deb, Dennis, Law, Thar, Mike, Matt, Kevin, Adam, Mark, Nathaniel, Sweet Moves, Sean, Lake Brothers Blading, Chris, Aaron, Acosta Blades, Joel, Frank, The Aggressive Chef, Brett, Sonic Sports, Ben, Nolan, Scott, Sky, Watt Frames, Gloom Apparel, Matthew, James, and Sheen. Thank you all so much. You guys really helped me out. I'm sorry this video isn't just for you. I'm sure you guys don't mind though. And we're finally at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's keep blading, climbing up, and keep it positive. It's really in a good place right now. Peace out.